Good day, Nigeria. Welcome to your quick five stories making waves today. And some of the stories will actually make you think twice. Some will spark debate and conversations, and some will just make you shake your head like, what exactly is happening? But let's get into it for today. Now, first up, Venezuela's interim leader, Delcy Rodriguez, says she has had enough of pressure from the United States following months of sanctions and diplomatic demands linked to the oil sector reforms. Now, Rodriguez insists that Venezuela must control its own political and economic destiny, pushing back against what she calls the US overreaching. And this just leads to a big question. When a foreign power pressures a sovereign nation over its resources and leadership, is that maybe now defending global interest or undermining national independence? That's the question for today. I want to know. Let me know in the comments, okay? Now, from political tensions abroad to a courtroom drama closer to home. Moving on, Nigeria's former Petroleum Resources Minister and OPEC President Diziani Alison Madueke has her corruption trial kicking off in London. Now, she faces 6 counts of bribery and conspiracy, including alleged luxury gift, private jets, and millions in contracts during her tenure from 2010 to 2015. Now, she denies all charges, and the trial is expected to last at least 10 to 12 weeks. But the main question is, if someone at the pinnacle of power can be charged abroad for corruption, does this finally signal accountability, or is true justice, still out of reach for most Nigerians back at home? Now, our third story takes us all the way to the United States, where Alex Pretty was shot by federal immigration agents. Now, the officials are claiming he attacked them, and then there's video evidence that now contradicts what they're saying. Now, eyewitnesses and footage shows Pretty was holding a cell phone trying to help someone, not attacking the officers as they claimed. Now, his family has slammed the administration's narrative, calling it reprehensible and disgusting. Now, my question is, when government tells one story and another video tells another, who exactly should we believe? The officials in power, or maybe the evidence that we have just right in front of us? Next up, First Lady Oluremi Tinubu has called on Nigerians to take a more active role in environmental protection. Now, she says pollution control, trees planting, sustainable waste management are everyone's responsibility, not just the government. But despite repeated calls, for infrastructure, and the enforcement is still very much lagging, is it really fair to ask Nigerians to protect the environment when basic infrastructure and enforcement are weak? Or should maybe the government lead first before the citizens then follow? Now, rounding up tonight, Nollywood actress and filmmaker Bimbo Ademoye alleges that her hit movie Where Love Lies, which is about, or has garnered about 18 million views, was demonetized on YouTube due to an illegal copyright claim. Now, Ademoye says she owns rights to the music in the film and is taking legal actions to reclaim the revenue that was stolen by the alleged pirate. Now, my question is, when these digital platforms pay creators based on the views, should there be a stronger safeguard so no one can actually hijack this revenue? Or is this just maybe part of the risky world of online content? And that's your quick 5 for today. From global political pressure, there's courtroom battles, government accountability as well, also environmental responsibility, and to top it off, creative piracy. Every one of these stories touched lives. Which one hits you the hardest? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and of course, let's continue the conversation. This news was compiled by Tomilola, Ezra, and Florence, and presented by David Udobior. Good evening, Nigeria.